since the theme is about reality, what really happens at Redondo, we knew that we wanted the covers to be like showing just part of the whole. And then when you open up and get to the title page, you can see the entire whole. This is just the surface, scratching the surface, and then this is like what this
reality
kid,
really
Luke Myers, what reality really is. I'm Kamryn, and I'm editor-in-chief, co-editor-in-chief of the yearbook.
I'm Inoue, and I'm co-editor-in-chief as well.
A lot of previous yearbooks have focused on like school spirit and projecting the school spirit.
And what typically happens.
So we wanted to share like what really happens at Redondo though, because we know that Redondo really isn't about school spirit, and what we found Redondo is really about is like the diversity and everything.
Last year's book was the design was like obviously like really good, and it was groundbreaking in that it was very magazine style, and it was very like in your face.
They still stuck to everything conceptual, was very like basic and traditional. They stuck to the traditional 5 sections, so we wanted to try to break tradition with the concepts and the way we laid out the book that way.
And the 3 sections and everything.
Just you, I, and we. And this way, like you'll find a sports page right next to an event like Semper, Homecoming, or so everything's just really intermixed. Each section really builds on each other, and starting with you builds on that reality concept. You is taking all the different individuals at our school, and it's your identity, your heritages, your cultures, your talents. And so you is really just a lot of profiles.
It's basically what defines a person and like what makes that person special.
And then I was sort of building on that, and it's saying how your identity and everything that makes you you shapes and affects your perspective on the way you see things. The we section, that's like the final section, we build on that once more, and it's sort of saying how even though we all have different perspectives, we all still fit into Redondo in some way. I think it was easy for Lisa and I to work together because, I mean, we've already known each other working on yearbook from last year, and we're also friends outside of yearbook. We obviously get along very well with everyone on staff, and everyone works really hard coming up with like revolutionary design.
This is where we work.
Or as editor.
And this is where we like keep all our stuff, basically.
If we could count the hours we stayed in this room, it would just be.
Our eyesight has gone down so much because of staring at this like screen. We pretty much spent our senior year in here.
I feel prepared for anything, basically, that I'd face in like a future career situation.
Yeah, I feel really prepared for like any deadline, like anything really. Yearbook like really is like sort of a business because there's like finances and teaching and like like a staff, like managing a staff involved. Like it's really interesting to manage a staff of 37 people and like at the same time produce this. Yeah, we worked hard to keep each other sane over this past year, but we work really well together just because like we have like the same vision and like drive for this book, so like we work together like well.
We have a lot of similar interests too, so it makes it easier. Like we both
relate to each other in like a lot of ways. We both really love bonding with the staff, so that's like something that we tried to work on this year, was to make yearbook like really a family sort of.
Yeah. Every book has certain specialty pages, which are just when you choose like topics that don't have anything to do with any of the typical sections. This spread is called the Polaroid Project, and it's a specialty page for the U section. And
we basically wanted to show like the individual. So we went around at lunchtime and took Polaroid pictures of people and had them draw them from just all grade levels in a way that that they think represents themselves.
This specialty spread was about Instagram photos, and the I section is all about people's different perspectives on a single event or topic. So we wanted to see people's different perspectives on their life and on Redondo.
There's honestly so much that you have to know. It's just like like you really just learn it along the way.
Start everything as early as possible. Like we started brainstorming conceptually just the theme, obviously really early in the year last year, but you need to be coming up with actual pages or really early, or you're just going to be bombarded at the end of the year with so much work that you cannot possibly handle.
And also like just for the staff wise, like try to like associate yourself with a lot of different people, just because like that'll really like reveal like a lot of stories that are untold and like really interesting. So.